Hello, hello, hello. This is Mindset Talks with Jess. I'm so happy that you're back. Thank you for watching the video first and foremost. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, this is the time. Thank you for the people that were threatened by me and actually subscribed. I appreciate you. And thank you guys for everything, just for all the support that I'm getting and all the feedback that I'm getting. I take it like to the heart, to the core. Thank you so much. So, today the video is a story time. No, it's not about a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Da, 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 da. Not that I don't have such stories, but I don't think that's relevant. Okay? But okay. I'm gonna tell you a story about how I how my ego took the best out of me. Period. So there was this conference that was being organized in the country, right? And it was a big conference, like super big conference that was being like broadcasted to like the whole continent and like in Western country, like it was being broadcasted like globally. And my organization was chosen to be part of the organizing like partners. And your girl was kind of in charge of leading the whole thing. I'm like, see me, I got this. That's what I thought. So it was part of the organization, was creating content and helping like with social media, advertising and panels and everything. So what happened was, me and my business partner, we were actually invited to be on one of the panels, like different panels there. We were part of that. And no, actually he was a keynote speaker and I was in the panel. Cool, great, life is great. And it was kind of, yeah, it was my first time in a panel. So it was my moment. I was waiting for that moment. It's my time to shine. Jokes on me. So what happened was, it was a very familiar topic to me. The whole theme of the conference and also the panel I was speaking on, it was very familiar to me. So my ego was like, you don't need to get that prepared. Like you don't need to read and research and have your facts. Like you don't need that. You know this. You know this from the core of your big. I mean, girl, get up there, shine. So what happened was, I was there helping like the conference team, like helping organizing everything. And I told my mom, guys, I remember I told my mom, I was like, Mom, guess what we've been praying for? It's happening. Your girl is gonna be on stage. Yeah. The lady. She was so excited, guys. She was so excited. She gave me her last coins for me to get ready, like get my nails done, get my hair done. Speaking on getting my hair done, I think I need to get this done. But anyways, she helped me up. She was like so happy, so proud. And I was like, yes, this is our moment. Good. So comes the day. It was a 3 or 4 day conference. Like, yeah, and I was there like during the 3 days and everything. They actually asked me to jump into panels that I wasn't supposed to be in because they were short on panelists. So I'm like, oh, why not? One thing, guys, like certain opportunities, they seem like the opportunity you want because they're wrapped as something that you really want, but they're actually there to test your maturity, to test like if you're really focused in what you want and who you are. And by that time, guys, I wasn't so sure of myself. I needed approval so bad that anything, call me, hey, I'm your person, call me, I want to be there, because I needed to prove myself. I needed to be validated by all these people. I needed to validate myself for myself because I didn't trust myself so much. So it comes to time for my panel, right? I've been part of like 3 panels already, and now it's my turn again. And your girl didn't read. I didn't read. I didn't do. I was just ready to do it raw like that. Go to the stage. Kid you not, guys. My mind went blank. Like Ta-da. And everybody was like, it was three people, three of us, yes. And they were asking me questions that in my mind I know that I can answer to that. But I was talking shit. Like I was literally talking shit out of my ass. I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this myself. And like my partner, who at the time was my boss, was there sitting, and it was like, and if you know me, you can recognize like from my facial expressions, you can recognize me. I don't have like a poker face. Like, don't trust me to play poker. I'm not good at that. So I was just, you could see how uncomfortable and mad I was because I'm one of those people when I get mad at myself, I just, I show it. It's just there. So I was just praying that that panel would come to an end because I was embarrassed and everybody could see that I wasn't speaking sense, you know. And even in the like audience, there was a girl. What now is like kind of my friend, but she wasn't back then. And there was one question that they asked me, and she was like, "Oh." She actually requested to answer that question because I didn't answer it properly. Don't do that, guys. Don't be those people that drag other people, right? If you see that somebody is going through something on stage, and I say that because of experience, don't do that. Don't just add, oh yeah, because she didn't actually clarify this. I think I'm like, okay, girl. So it was a whole mess. I was embarrassed. I was sad. I was lost. I didn't know what just happened, and I just want to get out of there. So for me, the lesson was basically because I went out of there. I wanted to cry, and I actually cried. I cried myself to sleep because if you know me, I strive for excellence, not for perfection, but excellence. I want to get out of there confident that I did my best and that I knew it. I haven't, you know. Yeah, so what happened next? I went home. Blah, 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 blah. My mom was so excited. She was asking me for details, and I didn't want to talk about it. And I'm one of those people. When I have something that is really paining me, I don't talk about it like right away. I need, time to just get it together and process my feelings. Don't ask me like all the time, but I know it's not their fault. Wasn't her fault. So what I did was I went to sleep, and the next day I actually told her what happened, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Da, 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 da. She was actually very like supportive. She always is. She's amazing, my mom. So I was going to the lesson. I was like, the lesson for me, there were many lessons there, but you can be ready. I believe that all of us, we are born ready for something. Some of us are born ready to dance, ready to sing, ready to speak. I am a great public speaker. And I believe I was born ready to do that. But that doesn't make me that doesn't mean I don't need to be prepared. Because being ready and being prepared are two different things. You're born ready because you have the natural skills, but you're not prepared because you're not sharpening your skills, you're not sharpening your abilities. So I learned that it doesn't matter how ready I am, I always need to get prepared. And trust me, from that day on, I never, like everything I do, whenever I have a presentation, whenever I have like a ceremony to host or whatever, I spent literally days and the night before just getting ready. Like I rehearse, I memorize things. I really get prepared. Because when you're prepared, it doesn't matter what comes your way, you always have alternatives in your mind. You always know how to behave. You always know what to say, even though it wasn't like what you memorized. So, guys, just it don't doesn't matter how ready you are. You can always be prepared. So that was my story time about how I played a fool out of myself. Thank God I didn't get fired or anything. I didn't got fired, but I got a hell of a sermon. That sermon was long. He gave me a sermon. My boss was like, "Hey, you need to work and study more." And I think that's when I became obsessed with reading and researching and always knowing stuff that I don't really need to know, but it comes in handy when I need the information. So yeah, so guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Give me your feedback. What was your um, not so funny story, or what has been the most embarrassing moment you've, like, been through in your career. And let me know in the comments, let me know through DMs. You can follow me on social media like Instagram at Just Manhiça, Facebook Jessica Manhiça, what else? Twitter Just Manhiça, and yeah, I guess that's it. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe, 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 because you're just missing out if you don't. Much love, stay safe, wash your hands, and I love you guys. Bye.